Hello YouTube, welcome to this video, and it's another of my Zippo lighter series. Part 1 introducing the series is in the description. Part 2 where I showed you the Florentine lighter, the classic Italian design, which costs £4.99, is in the description. Also, this week's lighter I bought a couple of weeks ago before I went to hospital, and this cost me £9.99, and it says a Leather Celebration 1951. Now, lighter is a genuine Zippo product, and it comes in a box and made in America, and that's your initial impression of the lighter. Zippo guarantee, of course. Because it's an imitation, unfortunately it's not real leather. It is leather, I'm trying to think of the word, imprint, if you can imagine. It's only on one side, that's the back, that's the bottom, side, top, the actual mechanism. I haven't put any fuel in it yet, that's my next job, and another look at that classic design from 1951. Unfortunately, unless you live in the UK, Ireland, South Africa, Australia or New Zealand, don't try looking for them in the shops because they're not available for some strange reason, and they do not ship overseas. They come with this booklet, and I'll show the booklet with close-up photography at the end of this video. Now, talking about said lighter, which is that again. As the 1950s dawned, the US entered an area of productivity and prosperity for the first time since the Second World War. So Zippo introduced a series of affordable yet elegant and luxurious leather-covered lighters. They were introduced originally in 1950 and completely covered in leather, not just on one side, as this is an imitation shows. And it's the first and only time in the company's history that requires altering the lighter's signature case. Instead of using the metal case as a design service, the first Zippo lighters completely encased with a lighter in soft and rich leather. And the only metal visible was when the lighter was closed, was a famous barrel hinge. And it says, "Why zip, 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 when one zip does it?" And it's a reproduction of a cartoon as a camera advert. Advertised as hand-grained English Morocco or hand-burnished calfskin, leather coverings were available in 4 colours: red, tan, green and blue. Then a gold leaf border was on the front and the back to emphasise the lighter's classic rectangular form. In 1951, Zippo introduced leather wrapped lighters similar to this one, where it only was on the front. These lighters still relied on the luxury appeal of leather, but the manufacturers greatly simplified and could keep to the standard Zippo design. New finishes were added, including a pebble finished reptile leather, and you could add in your initials to the lighter for additional cost, or your company's initials. They were discontinued in 1952, while the fine leather, while beautiful, proved too delicate for everyday use, and the short production period was made among the rarest of Zippo collectibles. The leather-wrapped lighters were produced until 1960. And some more humorous advertising, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Then it says a celebration of leather, and talking about this lighter, which I just showed you, and it's, as I said, a tribute. The design simulates the Moroccan leather as imprinted on the Dash 200 lighter using the colour image process. And 1951 is the date of the original. Other events in 1951 was the founding of the European Coal and Steel Community. West Germany, Belgium, France, Netherlands, Italy and Luxembourg all signed up, and you all know what that became a few decades later. Yep, the wonderful European Union. Then it describes other events, and then finally the last section of my video deals with the D-Day landings, which is there and there. In 1994, Zippo released the first D-Day commemorative zip lighters to mark the 50th anniversary of the Allied invasion of Europe in 1944. The 50th anniversary lighter was part of Zippo's Collectible of the Year series, and the lighter replicated the original black crackle finish on military lighters produced in the First World War. With a distinctive D-Day insignia, which was three-dimensional, and the lid featured the same graphic as in a shoulder patch style insignia, and inside the lid was the reprint of the original letter signed by Commander General Eisenhower, soldiers, sailors, airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force in 1944. In 2004, Zippo did the 60th anniversary with the Sands of Normandy collection. These were lighters enclosed in a cardboard package similar to K-rations, military food, and the artwork on the package was reminiscent of Zippo graphics from the 1940s. Inside the packaging was the Sands of Normandy lighter, a replica of the 1941 lighter, and the curve of the lid was slightly different contour. Other differences to the standard lighter also featured fewer holes in the chimney. Like the 50th anniversary collectible, the 60th became very popular, and those pictures are there and there. Now, because they're talking about sands in Normandy, 2,200 kilograms of sand was removed from the beach in Normandy and shipped to Bradford, Pennsylvania, to be packaged with said lighter. They wanted to go the whole hog, Zippo, and it contained a map of Normandy, because I guess the Americans don't know where Europe is, and especially where Normandy is. And that's about it from this week's segment. Once again, 1951 lighter there. There's 80 to collect in a series, so I'm guessing in a few issues' time they'll be doing the D-Day landings lighter, were a replica. I don't think I'll be getting any Normandy sand though. Anyway, that's the lighter once again. This clip's going to finish with the artwork from said book. Thanks for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be back next week with the next part, which is a salute to Belle Cogan, who's a pioneering female industrial designer from 1938. Okay, stay lit, guys.